got cables because the modem doesn't work. Fine, now you're going to have a dial tone. Terrific. I call ROGERS, and I want to make sure that this credits, whatever went through, because all of a sudden ROGERS is calling me. They're calling me on my cell phone. I don't know why they're calling me on my cell phone. So I call ROGERS back, and I spoke to a Christine last week. Today is Tuesday. I spoke to Christine on a Thursday or Friday of last week. And I said, Christine, this is David Bronstein. I just want to make sure that I have a credit for 2 months coming to me. She said, oh, yes, I see you spoke to Sean. I gave you a credit for 1 month. I said, Christine, why do I have to do this? That wasn't the deal. Sean said he was going to make credit for 2 months. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I'm going to put in here. I'll give you a credit for another month. You have 2 months. And let's see the package you have here. You have the biggest package. You shouldn't have to have this package. You should have the bundle package, the single package, the liquid package, whatever. I said, I don't know. Well, where's your cell phone? I said, my cell phone's on my wife's package. Oh, you get it to your package. You'll get a cheaper rate, different package. You get the 5 plan, the call waiting, call sitting, call blading, call whatever. I said, I just need call display and call waiting and voicemail. I said, no, well, you got a package of 5. Whether you want it or not, we're giving you a package of 5. I don't know what the hell the other 2 services are. I don't care. I don't want it. Oh, you got to have them. I said, okay, fine. Well, I got to check out to see where your phone is or your cell phone is. I want to move it over. I said, I asked the rep in December when I was talking to ROGERS in December, go on my way to New York, get my cell phone out of my wife's plan. I want to move it over to my plan. Nothing ever happened, and that's another blog I'm going to do. She said, well, it's still in your wife's plan. I said, terrific. So I said, if you want to move it over, do whatever you got to do, and give me the right plan. I don't have to pay $60 a month, $70 a month, whatever the hell. I'm going to take care of it. I'm not going to keep you on hold. I'm going to call you back. Terrific. Christine calls me back, leaves a message. Mr. Bronstein, I just want to tell you, I just credited you a second month. You had 2 months credit. I said, oh, very nice. And your cell phone's in the other account. We got to move it from your wife's account. We got to get permission to move it from your wife's account to your account. I'll talk to you Monday. Terrific. Today's Tuesday. I had a dial tone. I had a dial tone on the weekend. I had a dial tone yesterday. Wonderful. I had a conference call this morning. A conference call this morning at 7:30 this morning, Tuesday morning. I go to make the conference call to call Philadelphia. I got no long distance. I'm calling. Sorry, this call cannot be completed. Sorry, this call cannot be. So I thought, maybe the number I'm dialing is wrong. Maybe it's not connected. Whatever the hell it is. I said, Andrea, what am I doing wrong here? Also, I can't make a long distance call. I don't know how to make a long distance. I know my mother would say you have to dial 1 first. Is it 1, 2, 1, 5? I know how to make a long distance call. So I call it. I said, Andrea, what am I doing wrong? She says, you don't have any long distance. I said, how can I not have any long distance? She said, I don't know. Did you pay the bill? I said, I paid the bill. They have to give me 2 months credit. What? I don't even have a bill. How can I have a bill when they give me 2 months credit? I said, what's the phone number for Bell? For ROGERS? I shouldn't have called Bell. What's the phone number for ROGERS? She said, not open yet. I said, I thought they're open 24 hours. And she said, they are open 24 hours, just not in a row. So that's a joke I use. But I'll give Andrea credit for that joke. So she gives me another number to call. It says, hello, we're closed, but you can call this other number. I call another number. I said, I'm David Bronstein. What's your phone number? What's your name? I give that. Now for purposes, what did she say? For protection purposes or something like that, give us your postal code, your zip code. Now how's that protecting me, giving somebody my zip code? How is that? I don't know what the hell that. I gave my zip code. What the hell do I know? I said I81 U812. That's the zip code. So I said I want to cancel the service. I have no long distance. They give me credit for 2 months. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. We have to connect you right away to the proper department. They turn on your. I don't know why this happened. I see here you have credits. That's uncalled for. Let me connect you to the department. So they connect me to another department. Now I want 3 months credit because I've had enough already. Because I missed a conference call this morning because of the screw up of not giving me long distance. Dwayne, you hear what I'm saying here? So they connected me to another department. What do I hear? I'm sorry, all our operators are busy right now. There's going to be a delay. Hold on and listen to music. Now, I hear that message. They're all so busy. All we're handling other customers. There'll be a delay. It's 7:45 in the morning. Who the hell's calling ROGERS at 7:45 in the morning? They're all so busy they can't take my call. You know why? Because probably nobody's there. That's why they haven't gotten there. They don't get to work till 9 o'clock, or they're drinking coffee and donuts, and nobody's answering the phones. How could ROGERS be busy with customers? Nobody's up at 7:45 in the morning. Finally, a girl comes on. I said, I'm David Bronstein. I spoke to Sean. I spoke to Christine. She says, hold on here. I'm going to check it out. I'm going to read the notes for 3 more holds. Why do they have to put me on hold to read the notes? The notes are right in front of them. Can you read notes? And here's what went down. Dwayne, you listening? Here's what went down. Sean credited me 1 month. Terrific. Christine, who I spoke to last Friday, did not credit me the 2nd month. And after I told this girl today, her name is Crystal. Is that why you hire our girls with C's? The C word? That's another blog I did. Go watch that with the C word. I spoke to a Kristen, a Christine, and a Crystal. That's who I spoke to today. I'm sure it was Crystal today. Yes, Crystal today. She said, Christine did not credit me the 2nd month. And when I said to her, how could that be? I was on the phone with her for an hour and a half. No, you weren't. Based on Christine's notes, you were on there for 3 seconds. I said, Christine's notes say I'm on there for, 3 seconds you spoke to her. And when she called you back to tell you about your cell phone to move it over here, she left a 2-minute message on your machine. Now, what machines accept 2-minute messages? You want to tell me that? Because when I try to leave messages for people, it always cuts me off. So, and what conversation did I have for 3 seconds? You know anybody has a conversation for 3 seconds? Hi, Christine, this is Dave. Hang up. I said, how could she put in her notes that I spoke to her for 3 seconds and she did not give me the credit for the second month? Well, she didn't give me the credit for the second month. I'm going to have to find out where Christine is. I said, where's Christine? She's right here in Brampton. We're in Brampton. The call center's in Brampton. I said, well, Christine told me she's in Nova Scotia. Well, she might be in Nova Scotia, but today she's in Brampton. Whatever the bullshit lies. Dwayne, you listen to what I'm going on here. Then Crystal says, and your long distance is off because you owe $90. I said, how do I owe $90? Well, yeah. Then she gives me the breakdown. For October, November, December, you paid. Every month, I paid a little bit more because I never know what the hell I pay. So I paid this month, I meant that month. I paid 75, 60. When I owed 70, I paid 90. When I owed $64, I paid 60. I just throw money at the bank because I don't know what the hell I owe. I don't know why my bill could be so much money. So however it calculated to be, there's an outstanding balance of $90. So we turned off the long distance. Now, if Christine gives you that second month she promised you, then we'll turn on the long distance, but I have to get in touch with Christine. I said, now I went 3 months. For the amount of time I've spent on the phone with Sean, with Crystal, with Christine, and Christine not giving me that second month that Sean was supposed to give me the second month, who put me on hold, and somebody else comes on and said, who the hell is Sean? And this morning I have to miss a long-distance call. Now you're going to miss a customer. For my bill, for whatever reason, it's $60 a month, and it's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be $30. And then I get another piece of mail a few days ago from Rogers. Get Rogers now for $50 a month. How can and I have the flyer, not with me in the car here, and I have the flyer that says, I'm going to cancel this and get the new one. So if my bill would be $60 a month for 10 months, that would be $600. You'd have a customer for $600 that you're going to lose now for an outstanding balance of $90 for turning off my long distance because Christine didn't give me the credit. Dwayne, you hear what I'm saying? Is this good business? Because the big shots, the Dwaynes and the presidents and the CEOs and the board of directors who's going to hear about this because I'm sending this blog to all the reporters in Canada, United States to show the service that I get. I'm the guy in late night television. I'm the guy that says, go to the phone and call. What are you looking at me for? Get to the phone and call. I can't make a call. The guy that says, go to the phone and call. Can't call because Rogers turned off his long distance, so I had to miss out on a conference call at 7:30 for $90. So I don't, Christine, whether she gives me the credit or not, I'm going to pay the $90. I don't care about them. I'm going to pay the $90, and then I'm getting out of Rogers' clutches. And then I'm going to hire a new company called Ihook. I see this something, Ihook.com, Ihook, Ihook, somebody's hooking. I think it's a new long-distance company set up by hookers because everybody's hooking. And that's what I'm going to sign up to. I'm just letting you know, Dwayne, that I'm setting this blog. And I told the girls, you have no idea the amount of publicity that this is going to get me. That's going to make me the big star because David Bronstein is with hookers. Wants to be. I like to be with hookers. David Bronstein and Rogers are in cahoots with hookers because I'm now going to Ihook. So I'm leaving Rogers to go with the hookers. That's what I'm going to do to get the long-distance service because I cannot take the amount of time and stupidity and ignorance and idiocy that I have to deal with the customer service reps because the guys in the White Towers, the CEOs, the board of directors, the presidents have no idea what the hell's going on in the trenches. And the customer service reps are making decisions on your behalf, and that's why you lose customers. So if a customer service rep says, I know you spoke to Christine, it says here, but she did not give you the second month free, and you owe $90, so you got to connect. You got to be another billing department. I got to connect to the billing to discuss it. I said, I'm not talking to anybody else. I wasted enough of my time. I was supposed to get 2 months. You turn off my long distance for $90. That's outstanding. I don't even know how it's outstanding because I pay extra all the time, and now I miss a long-distance call, and now you're telling me you got to confirm with Christine, who should have done the job, and like Sean should have done the job, and like my dial tone I should have had, that the guy he has to keep coming. Every time he came out, I should have had a free month. I should get a free month now for a whole year. Give me and I'll stick with you. It came out you check out how many times he came out to give me a dial tone. For every month, every time he came out 4 times, free month. Because it doesn't make any sense. I have to pay for a service that I don't get. And the time involved is insane. So, Dwayne, I'm letting you know that I'm David Bronstein. As you know, everyone's going to know now. And I'm leaving Rogers. I left Bell and Rogers, and I'm going with the hookers. So go to BronsteinTV.com and TVBigShot.com and let me know what services you think I should go to that I can get a dial tone and my phone bill could be under $60 and I don't have to pay 25 cents a minute for long distance, 5 cents a minute, 10 cents a minute. I want to pay 1/4%, 1/3%, 1/2%, because that's the way. In the United States, you have my friends have cell phones They can't believe that I have to spend $1.75 calling the United States because they have long-distance plans for Canada, U.S. Call as much as you want, call free. Not in Canada. $1.75 a minute. At $1.75 a minute, I ought to be getting phone sex from everybody in the United States. So get ready because I'm calling. I expect phone sex. Not from Dwayne. From Dwayne, I want a new long-distance. Maybe the hookers. Ihook. With the hookers, will give you phone sex. Go to BronsteinTV.com, TVBigShotRogers.com, and tell me what you do.